Open the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio from the Start menu. Log into the Microsoft SQL Server using the default credentials and click the Connect button. Click the New Query option from the toolbar. To create a database, type Create Database statement followed by the name of the database, for instance, my_database. Highlight the codes and click the Execute button. Next, write the command Use my_database. Highlight the line and click the Execute button to make the my_database the default database. Now, let's create the tables. The first table is the roles table. It stores the list of roles of the end users. To create it, use the Create Table command followed by the name of the table, which is roles_td. Inside the parentheses, there are two field names named ID and roles and with their corresponding properties. In ID, the properties are int meaning integer. This field stores numbers only. Not null meaning it shouldn't be empty. Primary key indicates uniqueness of each record, and the identity is a property used when creating a table to specify an auto-incrementing numeric column. It's commonly used for creating primary keys or unique identifier columns. So, identity 11 specifically means seed 1, the initial value for the identity column. Increment 1. Each new row will increment by 1 from the previous value. The roles field has a varchar property that can store variable length character strings with a maximum length of 50 characters. Highlight the commands, then execute it. Insert at least 2 records by using the Insert Into command. The Insert Into statement in SQL is used to add new records, rows, into a table. It's a crucial command when working with databases and allows you to specify the table you want to add data to and provide the values to be inserted into specific columns. To insert a record, type the command Insert Into, followed by the name of the table, field names of the table, in this case, roles, lastly, the values, for instance, the admin enclosed with 2 single quotation marks. Repeat the command Insert Into and change the value. Highlight the 2 lines, then execute. To view the records from the table roles, use the Select command. Write the Select command followed by the asterisk to select all the columns and rows, the From keyword, and the name of the table, which is roles_td. Highlight the command and execute it. Below the commands is the result of the query. The second table is the Users table. It stores the credentials of the end users, such as username, password, and the role. To create this table, use the Create Table command followed by the name of the table, for instance, users_td. Inside the parentheses are the fields named ID, usernames, passwords, role_ID, created_at, and modified_at together with their properties. The role_ID signifies a foreign key that enables the users table to connect to the roles table. The created_at stores the date and time when the record has been inserted to the table. The modified_at shows the date and time when the record has been modified or changed. Highlight the commands, then execute it. Insert at least 2 records using the Insert Into command. To insert a record, type the command Insert Into followed by the name of the table, field names of the table users. In this case, it's usernames, passwords, and role_ID. Lastly, the values, the admin and the admin_password, are enclosed with single quotes because they are strings while the role_ID one is integer in type. Repeat the Insert Into commands for the second record. Highlight the 2 Insert Into statements and execute them. View the records by using the Select command. Highlight the command and execute it. Below the commands is the result of the query. Let's refresh the SQL Server to see if the database and the tables have been created. Save the query in the Documents directory and name it My Query and click Save. Next, right-click the server's name, then choose Properties. Highlight and copy the name of the server. The server's name may vary depending on the machine. Open the ODBC in the Start menu. ODBC, or Open Database Connectivity, allows an application, for instance, SQL Server, to connect to other applications such as Microsoft Visual Studio. Once the ODBC window appears, click on the Add button. Search for SQL Server. Click the Finish button. Type the name of the data source, for instance, my_DSN. Please remember this name because we are going to use it in the front end. In the server, paste the copied server's name. Click the Next button twice. Check the Change the Default Database to checkbox, then select the database named my_database from the dropdown. Click the Next button. Click the Finish button. Click the Test Data Source. Make sure to see the test completed successfully. To ensure connection to the database, click the OK button thrice. That's it. We created the database tables and established a connection. See you in the next video tutorial about how to design the front end and test the connection in the database.